When you cross the age of 50, life changes in ways that many men do not expect. More than half of men over 50 report difficulties in maintaining an erection. In the United States alone, over 30 million men live with erectile dysfunction. Behind every number, there is a man who feels less confident, a marriage that becomes strained, or quiet nights filled with frustration and doubt. This is not just a private struggle. It is a silent epidemic that steals joy, intimacy, and dignity. I want you to imagine this. You are sitting across from your partner. You want to connect, but your body does not respond. The moment slips away. You smile on the outside, but inside, you feel broken. You wonder if this is the beginning of the end of your vitality. And the truth is, you are not alone. Millions of men experience the same silent fear, night after night. Doctors know that after the age of 50, testosterone begins to fall steadily, blood vessels lose flexibility. The prostate grows larger, sleep becomes restless, and the man who once felt strong and energetic now feels tired, anxious, and disconnected. The problem is not just physical. It affects your confidence, your relationship, and even your mental health. Studies show that men with chronic erectile dysfunction are far more likely to suffer from depression. But here is the good news. The solution is not always expensive pills or risky procedures. Sometimes the answer is surprisingly simple. There is a mineral, cheap and often forgotten, that plays a critical role in men's health. Without it, your body cannot produce enough testosterone. Without it, blood cannot flow properly. And without it, energy drains away little by little. This mineral is available in everyday foods. It is affordable, safe, and effective when used the right way. Yet millions of men ignore it, never realizing that such a simple step could transform their health and restore their confidence. In this video, I will guide you through why men after 50 struggle with these challenges, what this mineral is, how it works in your body, and most importantly, how you can use it to improve your health, your energy, and your intimacy. You will learn how to combine it with lifestyle habits that multiply its effect and how to avoid common mistakes that keep men trapped in weakness. Before we go deeper, I want to hear from you. How old are you, and what is your current health situation? Are you dealing with fatigue, trouble sleeping, or difficulty with intimacy? Share your age and your experience in the comments below. This way, I can create future videos that speak directly to your needs and give you the guidance you deserve. Stay with me until the end of this video, because the information I will share could be the key to unlocking a healthier, more confident version of yourself. As men grow older, the body changes in ways that are often silent but powerful. After the age of 50, hormone levels, blood circulation, and organ function no longer operate the way they once did. These changes explain why so many men find themselves facing struggles with energy, confidence, and intimacy. Let me walk you through the main reasons step by step, so you can clearly see what is happening inside your own body. First, testosterone. Testosterone is the hormone that defines much of a man's vitality. It fuels energy, builds muscle, sharpens the mind, and drives sexual desire. Yet, starting around the age of 40, testosterone begins to decline. By the time a man reaches 60, levels may have dropped by up to 30% or more. This decline is gradual, almost invisible at first, but its impact grows year by year. Lower testosterone makes it harder to maintain an erection, harder to sleep well, and harder to feel motivated. It is as if the engine of manhood is slowly losing power. Second, blood circulation. An erection is not only about desire, it is about blood flow. Healthy arteries must expand and deliver blood to the tissues of the body. However, as we age, blood vessels stiffen, cholesterol builds up, high blood pressure, diabetes, and heart disease become more common after 50. All of these conditions reduce circulation. Without strong blood flow, the body cannot respond in the moment of intimacy, no matter how much desire is present. Many men blame themselves, but the truth is, their cardiovascular system simply cannot deliver what it used to. Third, the prostate. This small gland, located just below the bladder, plays a much larger role than most men realize. As men age, the prostate often enlarges, a condition called benign prostatic hyperplasia. When this happens, it interferes with urination, causes frequent trips to the bathroom at night, and leaves men feeling exhausted and frustrated. The constant interruption of sleep drains energy during the day and reduces the body's ability to restore itself at night. An overworked prostate also places pressure on the surrounding structures, worsening sexual performance. Fourth, stress and lifestyle. Life after 50 can carry heavy responsibilities. Financial concerns, caring for aging parents, supporting adult children, or dealing with retirement worries, all of this weighs on the mind. Stress releases cortisol, a hormone that directly lowers testosterone and damages blood vessels. Add poor sleep, lack of exercise, processed food, alcohol, and smoking, and the decline becomes even faster. What once was a strong and resilient body begins to feel weak, heavy, and tired. Finally, emotional impact. Many men underestimate how much emotions influence physical health. When a man experiences repeated failure in intimacy, he often withdraws. Shame and anxiety build. This mental weight increases the problem, creating a cycle of stress, low confidence, and even lower performance. Science shows that men with untreated erectile dysfunction are more likely to develop depression, and depression itself lowers testosterone further. In summary, after 50, several forces combine against men. Falling testosterone, reduced blood flow, prostate enlargement, poor lifestyle habits, and stress. Together, these changes explain why so many men struggle with energy, sleep, and intimacy. But here is the hopeful truth. Understanding these causes also opens the door to solutions. And one of the simplest yet most powerful solutions comes from a mineral that is often overlooked, a mineral that could help restore balance and strength. In the next part of this video, I will reveal what that mineral is, why it matters so much, and how you can begin to use it in your daily life. Now that we understand why men after 50 face such a steep decline in vitality, let us talk about one of the most overlooked yet powerful solutions. The mineral I am referring to is zinc. Yes, zinc, a simple and inexpensive nutrient that plays a critical role in men's health. Zinc is not some exotic supplement that you need to search for in rare stores. It is a basic mineral, widely available in foods and very affordable in supplement form. Yet, despite its simplicity, many men do not get enough of it. Studies show that a significant percentage of older adults are deficient in zinc, often without even knowing it. This deficiency silently robs the body of strength, energy, and masculine vitality. Why is zinc so important? First, zinc is essential for the production of testosterone. Without zinc, your body cannot manufacture this hormone at healthy levels. In fact, research has shown that men with low zinc intake often have much lower testosterone than men who consume enough. When testosterone falls, everything from muscle strength to energy to sexual performance is affected. Second, zinc supports the health of the prostate. The prostate gland contains a high concentration of zinc, more than almost any other organ in the body. Adequate zinc helps the prostate function properly and may reduce the risk of enlargement. Men who are deficient often suffer from urinary problems, nighttime interruptions, and inflammation that further damages their health. Third, zinc strengthens the immune system and helps the body heal. At an age when recovery is slower, zinc provides protection against infections and supports wound healing. This may seem unrelated to men's health at first, but the truth is, when your body is under constant attack from illness or inflammation, it cannot focus on producing hormones or maintaining energy for intimacy. Fourth, zinc improves mood and cognitive function. Many men over 50 complain not only of physical weakness but also of mental fog, irritability, and low mood. Zinc helps regulate neurotransmitters in the brain. With enough zinc, the mind feels clearer, emotions feel more stable, and stress feels more manageable. This is especially important because mental health and sexual health are deeply connected. The best part is that zinc is affordable and accessible. It is found in foods like oysters, beef, pumpkin seeds, cashews, and lentils. For men who cannot get enough from diet alone, supplements are inexpensive and widely available. This is why I call zinc the cheap mineral that can restore strength and intimacy in later life. Imagine this. Instead of relying on expensive treatments or feeling hopeless, you begin to supply your body with something so simple yet so powerful. Over time, energy returns. Sleep improves. Confidence grows, and intimacy feels natural again. This is the power of a mineral most people overlook. In the next part, I will explain exactly how zinc works inside your body. You will see clearly how this small nutrient has such a big impact on hormones, circulation, and overall vitality. To truly understand why zinc is so powerful, let us look inside the body. Think of zinc as a master key. Without this key, many doors inside your body remain locked. With the key, essential processes open up and function smoothly. First, testosterone production. In the testes, cells are responsible for making testosterone. These cells require zinc to activate the enzymes that begin the process. Without zinc, the enzymes stay silent, like machines without electricity. As a result, testosterone levels drop. With enough zinc, the production line runs smoothly, and your body maintains stronger hormone levels even as you age. Second, blood circulation. Zinc helps regulate nitric oxide, a molecule that relaxes blood vessels. When nitric oxide is released, arteries expand, blood flows more easily, and an erection becomes possible. Without sufficient zinc, nitric oxide levels fall, vessels remain tight, and circulation struggles. This explains why men with zinc deficiency often experience both high blood pressure and erectile problems at the same time. Third, prostate health. The prostate accumulates zinc for a reason. Zinc helps control cell growth and prevents excessive enlargement. It also reduces inflammation inside the gland. When zinc is lacking, the prostate can swell, press on the bladder, and disrupt normal urination. This is why older men who maintain adequate zinc intake often report fewer nighttime bathroom visits and greater comfort. Fourth, immune and repair systems. Imagine your body as a fortress. Every day, bacteria, viruses, and toxins attack. Zinc is one of the soldiers guarding the walls. It activates white blood cells that fight infection. It also supports the building of proteins that repair damaged tissue. When you recover faster from illness or injury, your energy is preserved for vitality and intimacy instead of being drained by constant healing. Fifth, the brain. Zinc is involved in balancing neurotransmitters, the chemical messengers that control mood, focus, and relaxation. Low zinc often shows up as irritability, anxiety, or mental fog. Balanced zinc helps the brain feel calm, focused, and positive. A calm mind sends stronger signals to the body, allowing intimacy to feel natural instead of forced. Put simply, zinc works on 3 of the most important pillars of men's health: hormones, circulation, and the brain. It keeps testosterone higher, blood vessels flexible, and the mind clear. Each of these factors influences the others, creating a cycle of strength. When zinc is missing, the opposite cycle begins. Testosterone falls, circulation weakens, mood declines, and health deteriorates. This is why even a small deficiency can feel like a heavy weight on your life. The good news is, restoring zinc is simple. In the next part, I will show you exactly where to find zinc in your daily diet, how much you need, and how to avoid the mistakes that many men make when trying to boost their levels. Now that you know how zinc works inside the body, the next question is simple: where can you get it? The answer is encouraging. Zinc is available in many everyday foods, and for men who need extra support, supplements are affordable and widely found. Let us begin with natural food sources. The richest source of zinc is oysters. Just a small serving of oysters provides several times the daily requirement. This is one reason oysters have long been considered a symbol of vitality and romance. But you do not need oysters every day. Red meat, especially beef and lamb, contains high levels of zinc. Chicken and turkey also provide moderate amounts. For men who prefer plant-based foods, pumpkin seeds are an excellent option, along with cashews, almonds, lentils, and chickpeas. Whole grains like oats and quinoa also supply zinc, though in smaller amounts. The key is variety. By including different sources of zinc in your meals, you can steadily supply your body with what it needs. For example, a breakfast of oatmeal with pumpkin seeds, a lunch with grilled chicken, and a dinner with beef or lentils already gives a strong foundation. Supplements are the second option. Zinc tablets or capsules are inexpensive and easy to take. Most men require around 10 to 15 milligrams of zinc daily. It is important not to exceed recommended doses because very high amounts can interfere with other minerals like copper. A safe rule is to stay within the daily allowance unless your doctor advises otherwise. Another mistake men often make is relying too heavily on processed foods. Modern diets filled with fast food, refined grains, and sugary snacks are often very low in zinc. Worse, Alcohol reduces the body's ability to absorb zinc. This means even if you consume some zinc, your body may not use it effectively. Cutting back on alcohol and processed food makes a big difference in how well zinc supports your health. There are also certain groups at higher risk of zinc deficiency. Older adults often absorb nutrients less efficiently. Men who follow vegetarian or vegan diets may struggle, since plant-based sources of zinc are less easily absorbed than animal sources. For these men, paying attention to zinc-rich foods and considering a supplement becomes even more important. The beauty of zinc is that it is simple. You do not need complicated formulas or expensive treatments. By choosing the right foods and, when necessary, adding a low-cost supplement, you can restore a mineral that powers testosterone, circulation, and confidence. In the next part, I will share scientific studies and real stories that prove how zinc can transform men's health. You will see not just theory, but evidence that this mineral truly makes a difference. Science has taken a close look at zinc and its impact on men's health, and the results are clear. Zinc is not just theory or tradition. It is proven in both research and real life. Let me start with a well-known study from researchers at Wayne State University in the United States. They found that when healthy young men reduced their zinc intake, their testosterone levels dropped dramatically in just 20 weeks. On the other hand, when older men with low zinc levels began taking zinc supplements, their testosterone nearly doubled within 6 months. This shows how directly zinc influences male hormones at any age. Another study published in the Journal of Urology examined the connection between zinc and prostate health. Researchers discovered that men with adequate zinc had a much lower risk of developing prostate enlargement and urinary problems. This is powerful evidence that a simple mineral can protect one of the most sensitive areas of male health. Beyond the laboratory, the stories of real men bring these numbers to life. I once met a patient in his late 60s. He was tired, discouraged, and struggling with intimacy. His diet was poor, and blood tests showed low zinc. With a simple plan of zinc-rich foods and a daily supplement, he began to notice changes within weeks. His sleep improved, his energy returned, and his confidence in intimacy slowly came back. After a few months, he told me with a smile that he felt 10 years younger. Another man, a retired teacher, came to me complaining about frequent nighttime urination and constant fatigue. His zinc levels were low. By adding pumpkin seeds, beef, and a modest zinc supplement, his nighttime trips to the bathroom decreased, and he was finally able to sleep through the night. Better sleep gave him more energy during the day, which in turn improved his mood and motivation. These are not isolated cases. Across the world, countless men are rediscovering their vitality simply by correcting a deficiency that often goes unnoticed. Zinc is not magic, it is biology. When the body receives what it truly needs, it begins to repair, restore, and revive itself. In the next part, I will show you how to combine zinc with daily habits that maximize its benefits so that you can not only restore your strength, but also maintain it for years to come. Zinc on its own is powerful, but when you combine it with the right habits, its impact multiplies. Think of zinc as a spark. If the engine is clean and well maintained, that spark creates strong power. If the engine is dirty and neglected, the spark struggles. In the same way, zinc works best in a body supported by healthy daily routines. The first habit is quality sleep. Sleep is the time when your body restores hormones, repairs tissues, and balances the nervous system. Without good sleep, testosterone drops and stress hormones rise. To maximize zinc's effect, aim for 7 to 8 hours of uninterrupted rest. Reduce caffeine late in the day, keep your bedroom dark and quiet, and avoid screens before bedtime. When zinc and sleep work together, hormone levels rise and energy returns. The second habit is exercise. You do not need to train like an athlete. Even 30 minutes of walking each day improves blood circulation, lowers blood pressure, and helps the body use zinc more effectively. Strength training with light weights is especially useful since it stimulates testosterone naturally. Combine this with zinc and you create a cycle of stronger muscles, stronger blood flow, and stronger confidence. The third habit is reducing alcohol and smoking. Alcohol reduces the body's ability to absorb zinc, while smoking damages blood vessels and lowers nitric oxide, the molecule that helps with circulation. Every drink less and every cigarette avoided allows zinc to do its job more effectively. Many men notice improvements in energy and intimacy just by cutting back in these areas. The fourth habit is balanced nutrition. Zinc works in harmony with other nutrients. Vitamin D, magnesium, and healthy fats all support testosterone and circulation. By eating a variety of foods, fish, nuts, seeds, fruits, and vegetables, you provide the building blocks your body needs. Think of it as giving zinc the teammates it requires to win the game. The fifth habit is stress management. Chronic stress releases cortisol, which competes with testosterone and weakens the immune system. Zinc helps reduce the effects of stress, but it cannot do everything alone. Simple practices like deep breathing, meditation, or even a daily walk outdoors calm the mind and strengthen zinc's benefits. Together, these habits turn zinc from a small spark into a steady flame. Imagine sleeping deeply, waking refreshed, exercising lightly, eating nourishing foods, and carrying less stress. In this environment, zinc does not just work, it thrives. And when zinc thrives, your hormones balance, your circulation improves, and your vitality returns. In the final part of this video, I will bring everything together. I will summarize the role of zinc, remind you of the key habits, and leave you with a clear path forward. Most importantly, I will give you one final call to action that can help you stay committed to your health and your future. We have walked through an important journey together. We began with the painful reality that more than half of men over 50 struggle with declining energy, disrupted sleep, and problems with intimacy. We saw how falling testosterone, reduced circulation, prostate changes, stress, and poor habits all combine to weaken vitality. We discovered that one simple mineral, zinc, can make a powerful difference. Zinc is not a miracle pill, but it is a foundation. Without zinc, the body cannot produce healthy levels of testosterone. Without zinc, blood cannot flow freely. Without zinc, the prostate struggles, sleep suffers, and mood declines. With zinc, many of these doors begin to open again. Testosterone rises, blood vessels relax, the prostate functions better, and the mind feels clearer. But zinc works best when combined with healthy habits. Sleep deeply, move your body, eat nourishing foods, and reduce alcohol and stress. When you create this environment, zinc becomes the spark that lights the fire of strength and confidence once more. I want you to remember something important. It is never too late. Whether you are 50, 60, 70, or older, your body still has the ability to heal and restore itself when given the right support. Do not let discouragement steal your hope. Many men have felt broken, only to find new energy and intimacy through simple, consistent changes. You can too. So, what should you do next? Start by looking at your diet. Add zinc-rich foods like pumpkin seeds, beef, chicken, lentils, or cashews. If needed, consider a supplement within safe limits. Pair this with better sleep, light exercise, and less alcohol. Step by step, you will feel the difference. And now, I would like to hear from you. Share your age and your current health situation in the comments. Are you struggling with energy, sleep, or intimacy? By telling me, you help me create videos that speak directly to your needs and give you practical answers. If you found this video helpful, please support my work. Press the like button, subscribe to the channel, and share this with someone who may need it. And here is a simple challenge. If you agree with the message of this video, type the number 1 in the comments right now. If you do not agree, type the number 0. This way, I know how to guide future topics and discussions. Your health matters, your confidence matters, and your future still holds strength, energy, and intimacy. Stay committed, stay hopeful, and take action today.